This is Bela, an open-source platform for high-performance, ultra-low latency interactive audio. Bela is fast. It's the most responsive platform on the market with less than 1 millisecond latency. Bela is built on the BeagleBone Black and combines the power of an embedded computer with the hardware connectivity of a microcontroller. Bela is easy to use. It has everything you need for audio and sensor processing in one self-contained package, making it ideal for embedded projects.
We designed Bela for creating interactive audio systems, so things like digital musical instruments, audio effects boxes, synthesizers, and other types of interactive installations.
Plug in the board to your computer, call up the IDE in your browser, then click to build and run your code, which is compiled on the board. When you're done editing, you can detach the board from your computer, power it with a battery, and embed it in your project. Unlike on acoustic instruments, with digital instruments there is often a slight lag between action and sound. This latency makes the instrument less responsive and the experience less satisfying. Bela is capable of latency under 1 millisecond, faster than any musician can detect. No other platform in the market, including laptops, can match this performance. Bela runs on the BeagleBone Black with a 1 GHz ARM processor. It gives you stereo audio in and out, including onboard speaker amplifiers. It also gives you 8 high-quality analog in and outs, and 16 digital IOs.
It's a really convenient environment for developing interactive systems, and that's especially true of audio systems, but it's not only for audio. You can use it to control LEDs, servo motors, stepper motors, all sorts of sensors and actuators.
Bela runs on Linux, so you get access to networking, storage, USB and other peripherals. On most systems, audio code goes through the OS and has to compete for time with all the other processes on the board. This results in high latency and can create glitches in the audio if the processor can't respond fast enough. With Bela, we've created a custom audio environment that goes straight to the hardware, bypassing the OS entirely. The audio and sensor code is always the highest priority task on the board. But it's still very easy to use. You can program it with a lightweight Arduino-like environment using C++. The IDE also has an oscilloscope to visualize your audio and sensor signals. Or instead, compile pure data patches straight onto the board using Heavy from NZN Audio. The generated code is highly optimized and lets you address audio and sensor ins and outs directly from within a patch.
We've got a very easy system in place which allows you to carry out very rapid prototyping, so you can go from 0 to a fully working system in a matter of minutes.
Bela has been developed in the Augmented Instruments Lab, part of the Centre for Digital Music at Queen Mary University of London. Both the hardware and software are entirely open source.
We want as many people as possible to be able to get their hands on this platform. Once you have the power of low latency processing in your hands, you realize how widely applicable it is.
We're launching this Kickstarter campaign because we think that Bela is a fantastic new way of programming embedded audio and sensor data. It's much more accurate and faster than any other options which are out there at the moment.
Hi, I'm Giulio, and I'd like to share my story with you. Nowadays, we use a wide range of products, everything from cell phones, smartphones, to even chargers. But the thing is, we don't always have the same cable, and not one cable to work for all. So I'd like to show you how my life was until today. Come on. No! change, change, change the world.
Okay, hello, I'm Sam,
And I'm Eric.
and we've been developing software to take the output from these EEG headsets, which measure your brain waves, and put that into a visualization in stereo to make a 3D image which we can see in an Oculus Rift or other suitable virtual reality headset, so that the visualization changes as your brainwaves change, and as you're paying more attention they'll change in one way, as you're relaxing they'll change in another way. So let's just go and see some people using that. We can take the output from one of these, and Eric's going to tell you a little bit about what our software does.
Well, from the headset, it goes into a node server that decodes it, and then that sends the signal out to a web page that is using WebVR and translates the relaxation and meditation signals from the headset to parameters in the visualization. In this case, the meditation controls the speed of rotation of the sphere, and the level of attention controls the size of the sphere. But for different visualizations, we can use different parameters to change the visualization in pleasing and informative ways.
So at the moment we have this working with the NeuroSky and the NeuroSky MindWave Mobile, and as a stretch goal we're working on getting it working with the Muse, which is another very sensitive EEG headset, and we need help to get this finished, package it up, bring it to market. And so if you look on the Kickstarter page, you can see various different reward levels we're offering, and yeah, please share it with your friends and help us get this out there so that we can, ultimately you can use your meditation level, attention level, and see feedback of that in virtual reality space, which is very powerful kind of feedback. So it should be fun. Thanks.
Thank you.
Sound is arguably the most important of the senses. It conveys emotion, tells stories, and helps us navigate our world. While we can only see what is directly in front of us, we can hear everything, from all around, all of the time. When was the last time your headphones made you feel like you were actually there? Not just identifying the sound, but feeling transported. That's the sound we want you to hear. I'd like to introduce you to the OSIC X. OSIC X headphones combine advanced 3D audio algorithms with head tracking and individual anatomy calibration to create incredibly realistic 3D sound. Headphones haven't changed a lot in the past 65 years. The mission at OSIC is to take the final leap from reproduced audio to something that's indistinguishable from reality. Our founding team has a passion for audio. We have a combined 50 years of experience designing some of the top-selling gaming headphones and speakers on the market. Our mission is to change the way people hear sound.
Oh my god, it's so different.
It's like a movie theater experience, but it's like at home.
It's amazing. The sound was everywhere. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh. What did you think?
Yeah, I don't know if my face showed it, but that was amazing. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that before.
In real life, sound comes from everywhere, and the way you hear the world is unique only to you. It's based on your position in space, the size of your head, even the shape of your ears. But with traditional and even surround sound headphones, these elements are not taken into account. In effect, you are removed from the sound equation. This makes for an incredibly small audio experience where sounds can only come from a few places instead of anywhere. The OSIC X is the world's first headphone that instantly calibrates to the listener, creating the ultimate 3D listening experience. You can be on a train and have the same experience you had hearing the concert from the best seats in the house. We can now transport you to the highest end theater that has a full array of speakers, so you feel like you were at the movies when you put them on.
Hi, my name is Ty Ahmad Taylor. I'm the CEO of THX. For the first time in my life, I was able to actually experience sound outside of being in the center of my head and in a natural sound field that expanded about several feet in front and behind and above me. It was really revolutionary.
In virtual reality, it's all about immersion. It's about transporting you to another world. OSIC X will allow you to accurately hear the sounds anywhere in the full sphere, and it's going to be crucial in virtual reality to help direct your attention and create an incredibly immersive experience that ties in with the visuals to create the ultimate presence.
How is this so real?
Yeah, I can see what the fuss is about now.
All the audio effects ended up meshing perfectly with what I was seeing.
And OSIC is really bringing a whole new element here, because if you have a 360 immersive sound, it's a more powerful feeling of being there. It's intelligent sound.
OSIC X is going to change the way we game. We bring a whole new level of accuracy to hearing sounds anywhere in space, not just around us, but we also have the ability to unlock the sounds above us and below us. You get the feeling that you've been teleported into the game.
From a visual standpoint, when you're playing the game, it gets really intense, and so having like accurate audio cues to go with it can be just as important. Being able to know where someone is behind a wall, or how close someone is if they're about to turn a corner, you can't put a price on that. That can, cost you a game. So after listening to the OSIC headphones, it seems like they've given me an accurate representation with 3D audio that I've never had before.
Communication is important in gaming. The OSIC X headphones use a 3D microphone array with beamforming to give you the same noise rejection you would get with a boom, but unlike a boom, ensure that your voice level is always consistent.
The key to creating an accurate and realistic sound experience is knowing the listener's individual auditory anatomy and how it influences the way we hear sound. This is called an HRTF, or head-related transfer function. In order to create this instant calibration, we've incorporated sensors into the headphone, and we take the information from the sensors and feed it into software, and we have an adaptive algorithm that customizes the playback for the individual wearing the headphone. Additionally, we have multiple drivers within the headphone that can beam the sound around the ear, and so we can have the sound naturally interact with the ear the way it normally would. By taking the intelligence of the adaptive algorithm and the physical hardware that's interacting with you, we're able to create a personal experience that's unique to you.
The headphones feature a uniform headband design and high-quality, lightweight aluminum construction.
It's unbreakable.
They have been designed for durability, acoustic quality, and comfort for prolonged periods of use. They conform perfectly to the user's anatomy, featuring soft over-the-ear pads and a revolutionary micro-adjust ear cup. It's taken our team numerous prototypes and years of research to package components necessary for accurate 3D audio into a high-fidelity and durable headphone. With the design ready, we've secured manufacturing partners who are experienced in production of high-quality audio products. Now we are excited to get 3D audio into your hands.
We know that there's a huge gap between what's currently available for 3D sound and what's possible. That's why we started OSIC. We want to bring this technology to life. We want to put it in the hands of content creators, gamers, VR enthusiasts, audiophiles. Together, we can shape the future of audio.
Hi, my name is Olof. I'm the founder of Pins Collective. During the last year, we have created this. It's the world's first digital pin. With this you can create, wear and share any kind of digital pattern that you wish. Just open up the app and choose from one of your friends or followers' designs. Or why not design one of your own pin in the creator? Here you can choose any color, text or pattern. You can also take a picture or upload one from your library. Our team has created prototypes of the pin in the app. Now we need you to join Pins Collective and become part of our extended team. Please support us on Kickstarter and help us reach our goals.
What if it was simple to use a regular pen and paper notebook while saving everything in the cloud, perfectly organized the way you want? And what if after you saved your notes in the cloud and filled your paper notebook, you could just erase it with the push of a button and use it again? That's not magic, that's the Rocketbook Wave Notebook. With the Wave Notebook and the Rocketbook app, you instantly blast your notes into the cloud using your mobile device. In a fraction of a second, Rocketbook Machine Vision scans, enhances, and sends each page to the specific destination they belong on the cloud services you already use. Each Wave Notebook page has 7 symbols. Set up the Rocketbook app to assign each symbol to a location within Dropbox, Google Docs, Evernote, OneNote, or simply to your email inbox. Let's see how Jake has his set up. He marks the diamond symbol and the Rocketbook app sends the notes to his customer meetings notes in Evernote. When he's brainstorming, he marks the star symbol, which he decided are for the notes that belong in his ideas folder in Google Docs. Now that your notes are in the cloud, when your notebook is filled, there's no need to go buy another book or let used notebooks clutter your life. Here's how you can reuse your Wave Notebook multiple times with the mere push of a button. Take your notes using Friction Pilot pens, available in many office supply stores and Amazon.com. Friction Pilot ink turns clear under heat, and the Wave Notebook is specially designed to be microwave safe. That means you can clear your entire Wave Notebook in your microwave in the same amount of time it takes to make a cup of tea. When our specially designed thermal logo on the cover turns from blue to white, your Wave Notebook has been cleared and is ready to be reused. And with your notes in the cloud, an empty notebook has endless possibilities. The utility of the cloud and the joy of pen and paper. That's Rocketbook.
This is a start work packet. It sucks. We all have to fill one out every time we join a new production. Missing signatures, wrong info, it gets sent back, get paid late. What if we didn't have to deal with this anymore?
Hi, I'm Veronica.
And I'm Mike, and every day we go to work on film, television, and commercial sets. It's unlike any other industry in the world. One day you're crashing cars in Times Square, and then the next you're being transported to New York City circa 1901. That's why we love working on set.
It's so rewarding, and it's also grueling and exhausting, but that's why we do it. We've all been there. It's because we're creating a vision together, and the only thing that really takes away from that magic is the paperwork, specifically start work. These huge packets that you fill out every time you join a new production. So we thought there must be a better way, and that's what we imagined, a world where you only have to fill out this information once, forever, and that's what we're building.
And we call it Tim.
Just log in, complete your electronic profile, and then just let Tim fill out your start work packet for you. It'll catch anything that's missing. All you have to do is sign and submit.
With Tim, you can complete this from anywhere, anytime, from any device. Smartphone, tablet, or computer.
Your department head can approve your I-9 within Tim and submit your start work packet to payroll.
Then you can be granted access to all of the production's documents in one place.
You can invite a new crew member, and their start work packet gets completed the same way.
The payroll accountant can review any start work packet from within Tim. and send it to the UPM and head accountant for approval. And they can sign off on it from anywhere.
Once approved, the payroll accountant can send a PDF right to the studio and payroll company.
That means no more mountains of start work, or having to shuttle it between the office and set.
This is a movement to change the way our industry looks at onboarding, and we can't do it without you.
Which is why we've come to Kickstarter. Without these funds, we can't build Tim, and then we're all stuck in the past.
This is an opportunity to create something better together for all of us. Software by the crew?
For the crew. That's Tim.